just gonna die in the end.
Okay, guys, here we go. Another epic rap battle of history. This one, I wanted to see this one right from the first time it came up in the comment section. I knew it existed. Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky. That's a good matchup. You guys know I'm kind of a sports nut anyway. But even given that, I'll be honest. Hockey and skateboarding are not two of my big sports. But I know plenty enough about them to feel real comfortable going into a rap battle between the two of them. Hockey I know a lot of simply because I watch sports news all the time. And I gotta say, Wayne Gretzky dominated his sport as much or more than anybody else in history. I mean, he's Michael Jordan-like in the way he dominated hockey, similar to the way Michael dominated basketball. I mean, it was just ridiculous. In his heyday, he was just so above and beyond what anybody else was doing. It was crazy. Tony Hawk, I mean, the guy revolutionized not only skateboarding, but extreme sports. I mean, he was one of the innovators of it. And granted, he's been, what he did, he landed at, the first 900 or something, has long since been surpassed. But he's still an icon in the industry. And aside from being a brilliant skateboarder, he's a fantastic businessman. I mean, he's probably, at least for a while there, as far as video game relations, as far as sports video games, there was probably, outside of John Madden, there might not have been a bigger name in the sports video gaming world than Tony Hawk's game. So, I mean, two guys, both of them, at least what I know of, seemed really likable. Also, Wayne Gretzky married Janet Jones, and she's, oh my God, she was gorgeous in her day. And I think Tony Hawk, I would go to his wife, but if I remember, I don't think he can keep up with his. I think he's had a number of them. So, but for me, for rooting purposes, I'm rooting for Gretzky, just because I've always thought he was, not that anything wrong with Tony Hawk, but I always thought Wayne Gretzky was a really good dude. And I would just, as much as not being a hockey fan per se, I was always blown away that one person could dominate their sport the way that Wayne Gretzky dominated his in his prime. He was just untouchable. And, I'm willing to overlook the whole thing that he's a Canadian. No, Canadians, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Yeah, I'm going to root for Wayne. But again, two guys I like. Should be a fun battle. Either way it comes out, can't be a real bad thing. Let's go see. That's all right. Good look. Church boy turd. Oh, he did have a lot of goons take care of him in his career. Oh, went after the nose. Oh, I knew he was going to go with the ramp. That's pretty good, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. He went at her kind of respectfully, just said, that's hotter than your daughter, but I'd forgotten about that. Wayne and Janet's daughter, I've seen pictures of her. She was in, I don't remember some movie I watched too. She's ridiculous. That'll come to me eventually. Wow. That's pretty good. But wait a second. Come on, Tony, your star has faded too, as far as your ability. Poutine. They put cheese on poutine. It should be just fries and gravy. Wait, said that. I kind of like his flow. It's disjointed and weird, but cool. Oh, made a lot of money. 4. That was a good series. Talk about the X Games and then getting outdone by the 12-year-old kid. That was good. Holy shit! Oh, Wayne's ahead. Oh, fuck. To the mullet. Come on. Go, Tony. Diaper shorts.
Let's talk about athletic achievements. You and I have so many world records between us. 184. That's plenty of them.
Wow.
And I've set 183.
That's lying too. I said 183 of them. Yeah. Yeah, that. Oh. Yeah, guys. I'll be really interested to see what you guys think, but I think Wayne won it fairly comfortably. Tony was never going to come back from that segment in the middle there. Wayne got on a roll there with the 12-year-old kid and talk about your X Games. Oh, yeah. I would like to say this was closer, but for me, it wasn't really it wasn't really all that close at all. And even I want to say, I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, the whole 184 world records, and I got 183 of them, was the strongest of the closing lines too. Yeah, that that was a really good battle. That was really fun. I mean, Tony had some decent digs in there and everything. Going after the nose was a good idea and all that, but that wasn't that close to me. That's why I like reading the comments. I like to see what you guys think. Maybe I'm off base here, but yeah, Wayne definitely scored on this one. He just slap shotted him. I don't have enough. I was gonna say slap shotted him into the net because I don't have any good hockey knowledge to know some really cool terms to end this with a bad pun. So I'll just end this.